Ese gancho de izquierda por debajo de la cinturilla. Se disculpa Mayweather. Atrás. La izquierda. Qué rapidez. Inicia el movimiento ante Sammy Girard. Sin embargo, llega antes de que pueda completar el movimiento. Le llega la mano. O las manos de Floyd Mayweather. El gancho de izquierda abajo y arriba. Floyd Mayweather. También con la izquierda llega ahora a la derecha por fuera de Mayweather al rostro de Sammy Girard. Y otra vez a la contra le cogió con esa izquierda. Llegó a la cabeza. Vuelve a meter la izquierda. Engancho. Floyd Mayweather. Sammy Girard llegó con una derecha muy buena cuando tuvo precisamente a Emanuel Augustus contra las cuerdas. Es cuando llegó la mano poderosa de Sammy Girard. Mal rato el que está pasando en este segundo asalto. Floyd Mayweather, en mano tan dura metido Sammy Girard, tiene que agarrarse, tiene que ganar ahí segundos Floyd Mayweather, porque hace Floyd Mayweather a la situación de pasar un mal rato por una derecha durísima de Sammy Girard, que le ha llegado al rostro. Ha pasado a hacer esto con esa derecha, sentar en la lona a Sammy Girard, y por tanto vencedor por KO técnico en el segundo asalto. Floyd Mayweather.
Push off, Floyd.
Well, I tell you, for a year of inactivity, not bad stamina, at least thus far, being displayed by Melo.
Oscar, do you notice the lack of jabs by both fighters? They're both throwing Sunday punches, just about every punch.
They're both leaving themselves wide open. They're going for the body, but they're leaving themselves wide open. If there's a fighter who steps it up and just plays it smart, he would throw the jab, and score points all night.
You'd like to see a lot more patience being displayed by Mayweather.
Well, I think so.
Knockdown. And the patience there paid off as Mayweather has dropped Melo a second time.
6. Big left hook right on the button.
And Melo has indicated he wants to know more as Floyd Mayweather takes care of him in the third round. But I tell you, I got to believe that Mayweather knew that he was in for a fight this evening.
He was in for a fight, and Melo gave him a good match.
Over and over last round. So he may be saying to him, you must make it here or we're going to get out of here.
Let's ask interpreter Ray Torres. Ray, what was that conversation in Hernandez's corner about?
That's true. They seem that they're so far behind. He's getting beat up. He just might only go this round. They're thinking about stopping the fight. That's what I believe.
And the cut above the right eye of Hernandez to the outside of the right eye. Referee Jay Nady indicated to me via a signal that came from a punch, not a butt.
Good left hook by Hernandez.
The Mayweather kid is not backing up. He maybe should back up a little bit.
You know, Hernandez has gotten old in this fight. Old because he's in with a wonderful young fighter. But you're seeing that the thoroughbred in him come out right here.
Now he's using his jab, Hernandez is looking and throwing.
And Hernandez lands a hard left hand as he comes off the ropes. Mayweather momentarily lost his balance, but regained it without touching a glove to the canvas.
Boy, he's taking some hard shots, Hernandez, this time.
Maybe more hard shots than his brother wants him to take at this stage. Perhaps that's what was meant by last round, although I would take it more likely to mean that they want that kind of desperation from the fighter. They want him to pull out every stop as though it's the last round and his only chance is to win by KO.
I think that's it. They told him to go for broke.
Yeah.
But at this stage of the fight, he should be taking it to the younger opponent. He's in a difficult territory, new territory. Don't back up and give him courage. Take it to him.
Well, when you need to fire and you don't, it's often because you don't like what's coming back.
Amen.
Every old fighter sometimes along the way is going to run into a young, strong, quick, ambitious young guy trying to take everything away from him. That's what's happening here.
In boxing, you're not going to run into many Mayweather young type fighters. Believe me, this guy is something special. I think that Hernandez may be finding himself being caught too many times. This guy's not putting him away, but he's giving him such punishing blows that if you got a corner, you may want to wonder if you want your fighter to just be beaten up from pillar to post. Down to the body.
You think a champion wants to give up his title on the stool, or does he just recognize the reality?
Sometimes your life is a little more important than a title belt, and this guy's hitting him.
And that's when it's the corner's job to show that. Right.
That's right.
And of course, that's complicated here because Rudy is Gennaro's brother.
Somebody in there is saying that's it.
Rudy is going to turn to referee Jay Nady and say that's enough.
You want to quit? Is that the end of the game? Your brother says
Rudy Hernandez stops the fight.
And Mayweather turns southpaw momentarily. Didn't fool Manfredi at all. He came in with a straight right hand.
This is the pace that Manfredi needs to make Mayweather fight. He has to make the young, quicker fighter throw a lot of punches in order to neutralize some of his speed. He just has to make sure that he does not run into the big counter punches.
So the Manfredi plan should be pressure, pressure, pressure.
Yes, now Manfredi turns southpaw for a moment.
And turns back.
Good right hand by Manfredi.
Straight up the middle by Manfredi.
If you're slower than your opponent, the thing to do is to pressure him to try to make his arms tired so that you can wear him down to where he can be not as where he won't be as fast as he was in the early part of the fight.
Right hand lead lands for Manfredi, and he comes back with a hammering left hook to the body. Mayweather was so successful early countering over Manfredi's jab that Manfredi for the moment has dispensed with it and is leading with the right hand instead.
Yes, his corner told him to throw the double jab some, but he's doing the right thing. Pick the time to throw the jab because that's what Mayweather's looking for.
And Mayweather seems a tiny bit confused as to what to do to mount his own offense now that Manfredi isn't throwing the jab, but there's a good idea. Mayweather with a right over the top stuns Manfredi.
He's not confused at all. He's just boxing, keeping Manfredi out in the ear so he can see Manfredi.
Manfredi in trouble as Mayweather pounds away. Manfredi almost went down. He won't take a knee, but he isn't throwing back. Mayweather pounding, and this one's gonna be stopped too. Same spot in the ring where the heavyweight bout was stopped.
He hasn't been able to dramatize them with a stunning victory here or in putting on some drama and theater for us. You think that hurts him at all, George?
It really doesn't help things. You want to go out there, you say you want a lot of money, you say you deserve it, give us something. And this tonight, give us a knockout, a clean knockout, and maybe we'll buy a stock.
Well, he certainly gave the boxing public everything it could have hoped for in his tremendous performance against Gennaro Hernandez and his stunning second-round TKO of Angel Manfredi. But then he went the distance with Carlos Rios in a tune-up bout prior to this one. And now there's every chance he might go the distance with Justin Juco.
You know, there's absolutely nothing. Juco is hurt by that right hand.
Just as I said, it might go the distance, of course. Floyd hammers Juco with two right hands. And Mitch Halpern counts.
And Juco doesn't look like he wants to go on.
He doesn't know where he is. It happens like that, Larry.
So once again,
he gave it to
Mayweather trumped us just as we were speculating.
I'm buying that stuff.
Arena on wobbly legs again as he tries to ward off the effects of the Mayweather uppercut about 20 seconds ago. And Floyd stalking, but patiently, not going into a frenzy.
Now, if Floyd could touch his body once or twice right now, he could end this fight.
But Floyd headhunting instead because it's too easy.
There it is.
There's the body shot. And the body shot drops Arena's hands momentarily and sets up another connect upstairs.
Floyd's mouth is bloody, incidentally. So the longer you stay in there, the more likely something can happen to you.
Good body shots by Arena. Still a live item in here. Floyd backs him off with a counter right hand.
No punch.
No punch, he says.
Arena yells no punch in the middle of all of this.
Speaking 2 words more English than Felix Trinidad has spoken in public.
How about that punch?
No punch again, he says.
Mayweather says, how'd you like those punches? And he repeats, no punch, no punch. Could have fooled me.
They stopped it.
Richard Steele has stopped the fight.
They were going to stop the fight, but
Ignoring Arena's assertion that there is no punch in Floyd Mayweather's gloves, Richard Steele decides enough's enough.
5 left hands from Floyd Mayweather.
You see the speed of him. I mean, he's got so much reflex, so much speed. I mean, look at that right there.
Triples up on the left hook and comes back with a right cross.
We're talking here in the 9th round. That kind of speed. So this man is very fast.
And trainer Nelson Lopez ends it. Throws in the towel at 1 minute and 6 seconds of the 9th round. Pretty boy Floyd Mayweather Jr. improves his record to 24-0.
that's strictly full.
Even if you miss him, just throw it.
Another little left hook. Didn't even seem like that big a punch. Corrales' legs are just shot from the multiple punches he's taken. And Diego pulls himself up by the ropes.
He doesn't look like he has much left, Jim.
No, if he went down on that punch, I think he has very little left. That's the 4th knockdown of the fight. Corrales with the right hand to the rib cage.
It's like playing with a cobra. You can be in control, but all he takes is 1 or 2 good shots.
Right hand, another knockdown, 5th knockdown of the fight, 5th knockdown of Corrales' career. Another mark of what a performance it's been. Ray Woods is up on the apron. That's going to be the end of the fight. And Corrales goes over and nearly accosts his dad for having stopped the fight. I can take a little bit more of a look at what happened in the 10th round. There's the little left hook that put Corrales down for the first of the 2 knockdowns in the 10th. Then right hand landed flush on the cheek. Corrales again unable to keep his feet. It was at this moment that Corrales' father and trainer Ray Woods stepped up on the apron. You see Diego trying to tell his trainer father Ray Woods not to be on the apron, and then reacting angrily as Ray Woods makes it clear that he wants the fight stopped at that moment.
It takes a father to have that kind of courage to get out there and do that. You can lose your job. He gets up, but he's hurt. You can lose your job, but you can't lose your fathership.
I say father. If you want to get totally technical about it, Ray Woods is his stepfather, but Diego says, that's my dad. That's the dad I've known. And so, in reality, that's their relationship.
There's no such thing as a stepfather when you love him.
In reality, they're father and son.
They're father and son. He loves him. We all need a dad like that.